To begin with, I have all the vegetables that we need to make dalma, in which I have some potatoes, some raw bananas, I have some parval, I have some eggplant, some pumpkin, carrot, and finally some French beans. And you can see here, I have cut the vegetables into very small pieces since I'm going to cook the dalma in a pan, but if you are cooking it in a pressure cooker, you can make it into bigger chunks. And you can see here the potatoes and eggplants have turned a little dark because I didn't soak it in water. To cook the dal and all the vegetables, I have taken here 3 cups of water. Water is hot now. Now to this I am adding the washed dal. This is 3/4 cup of arhar dal. And instead of this dal, you can take any kind of dal of your choice. You can take some dry roasted moong dal of same quantity. Now to this I am adding all the vegetables. I am going to begin with the potatoes. Now goes pumpkin. You can add butternut squash if you wish. Now goes the carrot. The best thing about this recipe is that you can just throw in any kind of vegetable of your choice. I added some raw bananas, some parval. You can in fact add raw papaya to it, or any kind of gourd, be it bottle gourd or rich gourd. Now finally I have added the French beans. I'm not going to add the eggplants right now because eggplant is a very soft vegetable, and if you add it in the beginning, by the time the dalma is all cooked, the eggplants are going to get really mushy. So once all these vegetables and dal is almost cooked, I'm going to add the eggplant and then I'm going to cook it through. So finally to this I have added 1 tablespoon of salt. You can add salt according to your taste, and about a teaspoon of turmeric powder. And you can see it has come to a boil. So once it's coming to a boil, I'm going to add some crushed up ginger to it, and then I'll cover the lid and let it cook on low heat till the vegetables are all cooked, almost cooked, because then I have to add the eggplant to it. So I have added here about 1 teaspoon of crushed up ginger. Give it a good mix. Now bring the heat to low, cover the lid and let it cook till the dal and vegetables are almost cooked. I have been cooking the dalma for quite a while now. You can see here the dal is almost done and the vegetables are almost done as well. Now to this I am adding the eggplant. You can add any kind of vegetable of your choice. I love adding cauliflower or cabbages to it. So whatever vegetable is just lying in a fridge, just cut that up and throw in. That's the best thing about this recipe. So give it a good mix. I'm going to cover the lid and let it cook till the eggplants are well done. So bring the heat to low, cover the lid and let it cook. I have been cooking it for a while now. All the vegetables are all done. You can see here, you can still find the vegetables intact. It's not mashy at all because I like it this way, but I have seen a lot of people, they like the dalma with all mashed up vegetables. So it's up to you. If you like it that way, then you can cook the vegetables even more till they become quite mushy or mashy. But this is it. And if you don't want very thick dalma, then you can add some hot water and make it a little thinner. But in my family we like it really thick, so this is just the right thickness for me. So the next step is to start making the tadka. Today I am going to make 2 kinds of tadka. For the first tadka I have heated here 2 tablespoons of ghee and added 1 bay leaf and about 2 dried whole red chilies. Fried for about few seconds, and then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of cumin seeds, whole cumin seeds. Now goes the cumin seeds. Let the seeds splutter, and I'll be adding half of the dalma to this tadka, and the remaining half I'll be making it with the onion tadka. Now to this I have added about half a teaspoon of crushed up ginger. You may find, too much of tadka for a little bit of dalma, but we are a bunch of picky eaters, so we need, a lot of tadka for our dalma. So finally I have added here 1 pinch of asafoetida or hing. Fry it for about 2 to 3 seconds. That's it. Now goes the dalma. And after adding dalma, I'll just give it a mix, and then I'm going to switch off the heat and serve. And while serving, I'll add the dry roasted cumin and dried whole red chili powder, or as we call it, jeera lonka gundo. That goes really very well with dalma, and if you wish to, you can add some chopped up coriander as well. So this dalma is ready with the ghee tadka. The next one will be of mustard oil. So this is ready. For the second tadka, I have heated here about 3 tablespoons of mustard oil. You can use vegetable oil instead of it. Now to this hot oil, I am adding about 2 to 3 dried whole red chilies and about half a teaspoon of panchforan, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and about half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Let the seeds splutter. As I said, we are a bunch of very picky eaters in our family, so the tadka has to be really good. So normally whenever I'm making dalma, the tadka is like too much. The seeds are done. Now to this I'm adding some sliced onion. I have added here half of a medium sized onion which I have thinly sliced, and I'm going to fry the onion till it softens and becomes a little golden in color. You can see here the onion is done. It's light golden. Now goes some crushed garlic. I have taken here 2 medium sized garlic crushed up, and you don't have to fry the garlic for a longer time. Once the garlic gets a little golden in color, that's it. I'm going to add the dalma to it. So the garlic is done. Now goes the dalma. And again the same thing, if you wish you can add some chopped up coriander, but I'm going to add some dry roasted cumin and red chili powder to it. And if you find it too thick, then you can add a little hot water and make it a little thinner. But this is it. This dish is ready to serve. This is a very healthy, nutritious recipe because we add a whole bunch of vegetables. We love to serve this recipe along with some steamed up white rice. Do try this very delicious and very simple recipe and leave your comments and your suggestions. We will meet next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Till then, bye bye.